Hey everyone, so today I'm going to talk to you about where I've been. I know it's been forever since I've posted my last video and I'm so sorry that it's taken this long. I have so much going on, especially as a senior who's about to graduate, which is insane to me. Graduating college is just one of those things that you don't expect it. You know it's going to happen, but you don't expect it to, and when it does, it's the craziest thing. Like, I don't feel like I'm ready to be 20, almost 22, with a career and everything that I've done just be completely finished. I remember going into like freshman year of college and thinking, wow, this is going to be such a crazy experience because you're no longer in high school. You're actually like on your own. You're the person who decides what you do, how you spend your day. Is it going to be productive? Is it going to be a lazy day? And it's a lot of responsibility, but at the same time, it makes you grow as a person. And that's definitely an experience that I'm more than happy that I've gotten. But yeah, so just to like kind of go over like what's been going on the past few weeks. It's just been very busy. I've been working on like a thesis project that kind of covers over my major. I've been working a lot, just kind of figuring out life, and at the same time, life kind of throws obstacles in your way, and it's up to you to kind of overcome those obstacles and overcome the hardships that come with them. So it's crazy, and getting the courage and getting the drive to sit in front of a camera and talk to you guys and like have a smile and you know represent this personality that you guys want to watch is really hard to do, especially when you're not in that kind of mindset. So I definitely didn't want to film any videos that were going to have like any kind of negative energy or any negative vibes, because that's not the kind of content that I want on my channel. That's not, the kind of message that I want to bring to young girls, young adults, anyone really, no matter what your age is. I just really want to have this positive outlook on my channel and represent that to you guys. And sitting in front of a camera and faking it is not what I want to sit here and do, because that's not something I would want to personally watch. I wouldn't want to watch someone who's literally lying through her teeth and pretending that everything's fine and it's not. So I've just kind of had to do a lot of searching in myself, just trying to find the courage, the strength to sit here and be okay. And I really am okay. I'm trying to figure out who I want to be, and that's one of the hardest things that I think you can do. A lot of people are always like, oh, like when you get older, like you have to form who you want to be for the rest of your life, who you want to represent yourself as. And there is some truth to that, but at the same time, you're never going to fully know who you are as a person, because you're always changing. You're always changing your thoughts, your views, your opinion. It's always going to be a different thing that influence those changes. And I'm definitely not the same person that I was years ago. I'm happy that I'm not. Even the same person that I was like last year, it's a completely mind-blowing thing that so many things can change in such a short period of time, but also those changes are made for the better, and sometimes those changes are made depending on what's going on in life. And it's just finding who you are. It's honestly crazy to think of it that way, because decisions that you might have even made like last week, it's crazy. um so I just kind of wanted to sit here and like tell you guys, like, I've been working on a lot of projects that have to do with like self-love and self-worth. And I feel like that's such a hard subject for me because I have never been one to 100% believe that like I truly love myself. And it's scary to know that that is where I've been in my life. I've been to that point where I didn't have any cares, any concern for my own well-being. And not only is that bad for you, but that's bad for the people around you. And there's so many young adults, young kids, I mean, teenagers, people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever you may be. Some people are going through struggles, and some people have this horrible sickness of depression and just feeling that you're never enough. And I've always almost felt that way. And this isn't like a video for, pity or, oh, I want attention, or, oh, like, I want you guys to tell me that, like, no, you are special. Like, that's not what I'm looking for at all. This video is basically for people who are sitting and watching this and thinking, wow, like, I don't know if I love myself. And loving yourself is one of the most important and most cliche things that I could possibly give you guys. But at the same time, I wish when I was younger there was someone who was talking openly about self-love, self-worth, loving yourself, putting yourself first, putting what you want and who you want to be before anyone else and their opinions and their thoughts. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who has to go to sleep and wake up to you. You're the one who's going to have to look in the mirror and be like, wow, like, I love myself. And it's not to be narcissistic, and it's not to be, an egotistical person. It's to honestly just wake up in the morning and be like, okay, I'm happy with who I am. I want to make positive changes today for the better, and I want to make this day an amazing one. And again, I feel very hypocritical to even be telling you guys this, because that is a really hard thing for me to even say to myself. Every day I wake up, it's either going to be a good day or it's going to be a bad day. On bad days, I don't want to get up. I don't want to continue with the rest of my day. I want to lay in bed until that feeling's gone. I just going to class, going to school, just living. It's very, very hard to do. And at such a young age, it's hard to explain, because there really should be no reason, but there is a reason, and there is no reason why anyone should invalidate any feelings that you have. I know a lot of people can easily say, you're 21 years old, you don't have worries or responsibilities, you shouldn't be concerned about, shouldn't be so concerned about like what's going on in your life, because nothing bad is happening to you. I have a wonderful life. I'm not abused. I have amazing supportive family and friends, and my parents are always there for me, and I have people around me who truly do care. And still, regardless, you can still feel that way. You can still feel like you were completely 100% alone, and that's okay. To wake up in the morning and feel that way, it's completely fine. But the thing is, when I am in those moods, I have to remind myself that it's not affecting just me, it's affecting those who have to watch me go through this process. And life is just so short, and these are moments that you're not going to get back again. And again, it's very cliche, it's very, people say it all the time, and it sounds very corny, but it's completely 100% true. And I find that many young adults find that like they look for love and look for acceptance in places other than themselves. And I've learned, and I'm still learning, I'm not going to also say 100% that like I'm okay with myself and I absolutely love myself. I'm learning every single day to accept myself, accept my faults, and accept my accomplishments. I've looked for that acceptance in places that I shouldn't have been looking for, and I was completely satisfied until something happened where that love was taken. And then I would allow myself to feel like I wasn't enough and I wasn't anything. And that's not okay. For anyone to have that power and that control over you and be able to get into your mind that much and change that love that you have for yourself or that thought of who you are as a person, that's not okay for anyone to do, ever. I mean, whether it's a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a friend, just anyone, a stranger even, you know? It's not anyone's responsibility to love you as much as it is your responsibility to love yourself. And that's probably the biggest message I can give to anyone. I'm on my own journey of, really just trying to find myself. And I make bad decisions. I make decisions that, I'll wake up and be like, wow, like, why would you do that? But again, I have to remind myself I'm human, and things that I've done have also gotten me to the place that I am now. And the way I see it, I'm graduating in about 3 weeks. I have, again, a family and friends who absolutely love me. I have a career that I want to work for and, strive for. And I have all of these amazing blessings in life. And the choices that I've made still got me to this point. And I just want to reach out to others and reach out to someone who is going through a hard time or does know what I'm talking about. And I want to just remind you guys that it's okay. It's okay to go through those times. It's okay to, say that you're going through something and that you're trying to overcome it. It's not a weakness. It's, if anything, it's a strength, because to say that you're not okay is probably the hardest thing you can do. And looking for help and looking for someone to understand is not always easy. And, again, I'm going through my own hardships and my own struggles every day. And, every day I just have to remind myself that it's going to be okay. And if anything, I just want to be that person to sit here and tell you, what you're feeling is okay. It's normal. It's human. It's just very raw feelings, and having those feelings and experiencing them, that's just a very raw emotion. And, if anything, you have already found strength in yourself to accept and understand that you want to make yourself better and you want to live a life that you are happy with, and you want to love yourself and love your body and love your personality and just love everything about you. That's the most important thing that you can possibly do. And if I can be there for someone, if I can be there for you even, I can't even ask for anything else, because again, I wish that there was someone there for me when I was going through all these hard times. And of course you have family and friends who will support you, but having someone who absolutely understands where you're coming from and who you are and what hardships you're going through and the thoughts that may not completely make sense, having someone who is there and can understand that and relate to you is, it's a feeling that you really can't explain, because just knowing that someone knows what you're going through and can talk to you and, work with you is a really great feeling. And it's like the first step that you can do to make a better life for yourself. So I'm just here to say that if you're struggling with depression, anxiety, body image issues, self-harm, anything like that, I'm here, and my channel is to be positive, and it's not just about beauty and makeup and eyeliner and doing your wing correctly, you know? It's to embody the beauty of who you are, and you know, having fun and playing around with makeup and talking and sitting here and having these conversations with you guys and being able to express each other on a community who understands and can support each other. And that's what I want this channel to be. I want it to be not only makeup and tutorials and, you know, talking about the newest trend that's going on. I want it to be a place where you can come and you can 110% feel like you are talking to friends and you are talking to, you know, people that understand you. So I just want you guys to know, whether you know, you believe it or not right now, you're amazing, and you know, you're a wonderful person, and no one can take that away from you. And I hope that if anything what I say really does help, and you know, I want to continue making videos like this, and I want to continue being, you know, being a positive outlet, because I've been very negative throughout my life, and it's time for a change. It's time to go on a journey, and I really want you guys to go on a journey with me. So, yeah, so that's it for today. That's all I'm going to say, because I've already gone on like a big tangent. So, yeah, that's all for now. I am going to be doing some more makeup tutorials, just trying to get back into the swing of things. My foot is falling asleep, I'm sorry. But yeah, I definitely want to do some more makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, outfits of the day, just these like sit down talks, you know, whatever you guys really want to see. I would absolutely love to hear from you and hear what you want me to do. So yeah, until next time, I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye.